What's going on YouTube? Pistol Pete here. Today I'm bringing you the Mac V Bowie by Shade Indonesia. Badass blades, man. If you don't have seen Shade, go check them out on their Facebook page and check out what they have to offer and hit up Shaney for some pricing. But let's get started with this one. Again, Mac V Bowie. Look at this thing. Start off with the sheath here since it's already in the sheath. Beautiful brown leather stack sheath. Perfect stitching. Has this back little leather that comes out a little further for attaching to the leg. You could put like, your leather cordage or any type of cordage here, attach it to your leg. Comes with this little nice little pocket for either a sharpening stone or matches or a survival kit, whatever you want to put in there. I mean, just thick, nice thick belt loop. Looks, put a pretty big size belt in there, which I like. I hate when they put these little tiny little slits like that to put your belt in. Who the hell has little tiny belts? Everyone has usually a thicker belt. So I like they did that. One single button here to hold it in place. Not too bad of a rattle in there. It's pretty tight fitting in there, which is good. Nice and lined up here. Perfectly made for the blade. Let's take a look at this blade, man. It's beautiful. Look at that blade. Just awesome. I love how they do that shape of that blade there. It's just freaking awesome. The grind work is just beautiful. And this is made out of that premium steel. Excuse me if I'm not saying it right, but it's Sleipner steel. It's the high-end one. So here it just has the logo. It says Shade Indonesia, and then it says the name of the steel and the Mac V Bowie. And then right there it says 2023. So that's when it was made. And this one here says Military Assistance Command / Vietnam Classic. And then it's 23 of 33. So this is a numbered piece. So, this one's, it was a special one, limited edition style. Just bitching, So you got a little bit over of a 7-inch cutting edge. The total length of the whole blade is going to be a little over 14 inches. You got your brass pommel and guard. And look at this beautiful engraving they did on it. Just awesome. This decorative engraving here. Just beautiful. And all the way even around the back of the pommel here. For skull busting, man, I want to hit by that. You can feel this is solid, heavy brass. But just absolutely beautiful. Has one little lanyard hole here. If you want to strap it to your hand. Nice and thick, 1/4 inch thick stock. Little, I think it's a slightly, it's about 1/4 inch, a little bit under when I measured it. Super sharp. I mean, that's steel. And again, Shaney over at Shade Indonesia, man, him and his team, they know how to heat treat, man. They heat treat this stuff, and then they put this wicked edge on it. And I'm telling you, this thing, you'll be able to still cut paper and shave hair after you do all your reviews on it, do all your testing and chopping and everything else. I do have to touch base on this because this does have a leather stack handle. And when I did my shorts, I did a couple shorts on this. And of course, right away, people, you get your trolls that talk shit. Oh, look at that. They don't know how to do leather stack. There's gapping, and it's all jacked up. That is not from the manufacturer. If you get this from Shade Indonesia, it's going to be flawless and perfect, just like any other leather stack handle you get from, probably even better than most places that do leather stack handle. The reason why this is like this is because this was damaged. This is a test knife, guys. This one was sent to me by Scab at Choir Boys Outdoors. Thank you, Scab. I really appreciate that. He let me, he's been sending me knives to review and test. And these are making circles to other reviewers or other content creators. Scab didn't know either why the handles were damaged, He just tried fixing himself. He thinks maybe during shipping or the last reviewer maybe was throwing it or something, or something fell on it hard and smacked the leather stack the handles, or all that stuff. It's just these are getting pretty much. We're doing demonstrations, right? So we're doing stuff that you typically won't normally do with the knife, and some people throw it. So if you throw something, and I don't care what knife maker you are or how good you are, you're not going to make a leather stacked handle that's not going to get damaged if you throw it or drop something heavy or hard on it. It's leather. Common sense. Come on, guys. So, for all you guys leaving those comments, it's kind of stupid, because it's not the knife maker's fault. This is a review knife. So you'll get it in immaculate, perfect condition if you order this knife, just to let you guys know, okay? So I want to get that out of the way because, like I said, I got a few comments that were stupid. And you got to explain common sense nowadays to people. So Yeah, I think it's freaking bitching, and you can feel it feels like quality. You can feel the weight of this. Even the grip feels really good in the hand for that leather stack. It feels really good. It fits the hand perfectly for me. You know, I have about a medium to, not medium, like between, I would say between extra large hand. I'm a little bigger than extra large, but I'm not 2X for sure. So I'm about an XL. And it feels good in the hand. It feels really good in the hand. Um, like I said, it's bitch and Bowie. It feels like quality. You feel the weight of it. Unfortunately, I don't have a scale to weigh it exactly, unfortunately for you guys, but I think Scab maybe touches base on weight if you want to go ahead and check out his video on this. But I'm looking forward to testing it, guys. You know, and what I've seen from Shade Indonesia and the work and the stuff I've tested so far, had no issues, 0 issues with any of their blades, doing all the tasks you're going to be doing with it. And this is, mind you, this is like a showpiece knife. This is something you want to hang up in your shelf or you know, something for display. But again, they make functional knives. So not only is this display, this is actually absolute user knife. So you can still do your everything. We're going to show you right now. I'm going to take it out here. We're going to test it here. But batoning, cutting, chopping, this thing will do it all. So, all right, guys, let's get to it. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, let's do a bottle cut here. See, it's always fun to slice through bottles here. So start with that. Woo, grab that. Busted it open right there. I didn't get all the way through, but I did bust it open. So, and yes, it is sharp. Look at that. Shredded. Gonna do some chopping to see how it feels in the hand, see how the edge holds up, and go from there. Yeah, grip feels good. No complaints there. It seems to be chopping pretty good. I was a little curious of that since it's more heavy, it's rear heavy more than obviously front blade heavy. This is more of like a fighter style knife, but still doing the job. Yeah, not bad. Still flinging that wood. Still flinging that wood. Look at that. Boom. Let's give it a few hard downward chops here. Bam. Those are pretty hard. Let's check out that edge. Flawless. No rolling, no chipping. Still, hear that? Still sharp as ever. Let's move on. Okay, gonna give you some point of view chops here, just so you guys can see. See it flinging that wood. Awesome, look at that. And again, the grip feels just awesome. No vibrating, has good good grip hold. That leather stack has a little bit of give, so it gives you some cushion. Itching. Let's do a little stabbing and cutting at the chair. Easy. And this like netting backing is durable. It's like that plastic, durable plastic for supporting body weight, right? These chairs. So that's why I like using this test too, you know. It demonstrates the sharpness of the blade and how it holds up and how easy it cuts it. And man, this thing's cutting it easy. Look at this. Like if it's a zipper. Let's do some 4-foot drops and test the bite and the balance here. It's pretty straight. Nice thud. Has a nice tip to it, so yeah. Let's do one more here. Yeah, not too bad. All right, now let's do some hard downward throws. Boom. Nice and deep. Man. Oh, yeah. One more time. Not bad. Let's do a little bit of feather sticking here and see here. This little, the guard right here on the rear guard gets in the way a little bit, but you can kind of go over it a little bit. But oh yeah, not too shabby. It's falling off a little bit there, but not too bad. Oh yeah, it'll definitely do it. I got some pieces falling there, but as you can tell, look at that. It's doing it. All right, let's take all those off. Let's chop this in half. Let's chop this bad boy in half here. And again, this isn't really the best chopper. It's more of a slender fighter style, but can you do it? Oh yeah, you can do it. Getting through, getting through. Almost there. Bam. Not too shabby. Let's see how it does with some batoning here. So this is old, dried, hard stuff. We'll see how fast it goes through. Easy. Like butter. Slicing through warm butter. Cut my fingers. Make sure I don't cut my fingers. Too easy. Let's do a baton across the stick here. Like that here. Woo! Into the wood. Look how clean that cut that. Damn, beast. Let's give it a throw at the log here. See how this thing flies. I'm about a little about 10 feet back. Maybe close to 15. See how she goes. Boom. Nice and deep. And mind you, I forgot to mention, nothing at all is coming loose on this. Nothing. Everything's tight. The guard, nothing is solid. I mean, this thing is built with quality in mind. Let's do it. One more time. Not bad at all. Let's do a little bit of stabbing. So piercing and then a little bit of prying. I'm not gonna pry crazy because this isn't my knife and I don't want to damage it, but even if I did go crazy with this, I highly doubt this would have any issues at all. But I mean, okay. We'll go. You can see I'm stabbing it tight enough to hold the blade in, so I'm not babying it at any means. Let's check out that tip. flawless. Just like I told you guys, dude. Look at that. Straight as a freaking arrow. Just, again, heat treat is on point with these knives. My brother Shaney does an awesome job. That concludes my review on the Mac V Bowie by Shade Indonesia. Man, just a fantastic blade. I mean, just a work of art, a functional work of art. I mean, you could physically go to war with this knife and trust it with your life, but yet you'll look good doing it as well. I mean, look at this thing, just beautiful. Of course, I had no doubt that this, this type of premium steel would hold up to everything. The edge is absolutely immaculate. No dings, no nicks, no folds, no rolls. And you saw all this crap I was doing to it. I was throwing it at the log straight as an arrow. The freaking tip, it didn't bend at all. Prying with it, throwing it. Again, and for the haters and trolls talking about the handle, held up fine. Nothing came loose. Nothing's loose on anything. Held up tight. This was just damage from people doing crazy stuff like I was doing, throwing it and stuff, but you're not going to get it. If you order it, you're going to get it flawless. It's going to look totally, absolutely perfect. Just letting you know, you're getting quality, 100% quality when you get this knife. You're not getting no cheap, Pakistani blade. You're getting a work of art. I mean, you're getting a really good heirloom piece of cutlery here. So, yeah, highly recommend it, guys. It's just awesome blade. Thank you, Scab, again, for sending this to me and letting me review it. I appreciate it, and, anything further you want to send me, throw it my way, and I'll review it and send it along. Much appreciate that. Just, it's an honor to test this. So I can say now with 100% certainty that you are getting quality from Shade Indonesia. Now I could say I've tested in the past. I was saying, so far what I've seen has been great, but I can't say for sure if it's 100%, legit and every knife's like that. I could say it now. After reviewing like at least 4 or 5 of their blades, every single one held up. I didn't have issue with any one of them. They're all quality. Mind you, they're not too cheap. They're going to run you quite a few $100s. So, I'm not 100% positive MSRP on these, but a few knives. I mean, a couple of I bought from them are like over $300. So you get what you pay for. Put it that way. You get what you pay for. You'll be 100% pleased with it. You're not going to regret it at all. I can guarantee you that. Go back and look at the other reviews I did on the Shade Indonesia blades. They all operate and function, absolutely perfectly. I mean, there no issues at all. If you're using it what it's intended for, bushcraft, or like I was doing right now, all the stuff I put it through, you're not going to have any problems. You're going to love this blade. You just hone it up, strop it, or if you want to throw it through ceramic rod on it or something, or throw it through the work sharp on the ceramic belt, this thing will be a razor blade again. And still sharp as hell. Yeah, nothing more I could say about it. It's awesome. Awesome, guys. All right, please subscribe, like, share, and until next knife or whatever.